Once upon a time, in a dense forest, there lived a man named Alex, who possessed a deep, resonating voice that echoed through the trees. He was known as the voice of the forest. People from neighboring villages would come to hear him speak, and they would often ask him for advice on everything from love to business. They believed that his voice had a magical quality that could soothe even the most troubled soul. One day, a group of hunters came into the forest, looking for game. They were loud and boisterous, and their shouts and gunshots frightened the animals. Alex decided to confront them, hoping to make them leave the forest and stop disturbing the peace. As he approached them, his deep voice boomed out, causing the hunters to pause in surprise. Alex spoke with calm authority, asking them to leave the forest and respect the animals that lived there. The hunters were taken aback by his words, but they eventually agreed to leave. Word of the encounter spread quickly, and soon, Alex became known as the protector of the forest. People would come to him with their environmental concerns, knowing that he would use his voice to advocate for the preservation of the natural world. But one day, a group of loggers came into the forest, intent on cutting down the trees. They refused to listen to Alex's pleas, and their machines drowned out his voice. He knew that he needed to take more drastic action to save the forest. Alex decided to climb up to the top of the tallest tree in the forest, and from there, he let out a mighty roar that shook the ground. His voice echoed throughout the forest, reaching the hearts of all who heard it. Even the loggers stopped in their tracks, awed by the power of his voice. After that day, the loggers never returned to the forest. They were too scared of the mysterious voice of the forest, and Alex continued to use his voice to protect the natural world, becoming a symbol of hope for those who cared about the environment. Years went by, and eventually, Alex grew old, but his voice remained just as deep and powerful as ever. And as he sat on a hill overlooking the forest, he smiled, knowing that he had spent his life using his gift to make a difference in the world.